Hello. As you can see, I am driving, so I am not looking at the phone. Just keeping my eyes on traffic. But thought this was an easier way to tell you guys something amazing. So Gabby and Renee went to a conference in Texas a while back, and while they were there, they met this person whose name is Sterling, and then Sterling did soul care with us on Zoom this last semester, and it's been just like literally, he is so God sent into this group, and Gabby, Sterling and I, we've done a few deliverances together, and this week I started my deliverance sessions with these guys from a place called Pivot House, which is in Bridgeport, because I did the soul care there, and it's a like a rehab place for it's a Christian rehab place for people that have addiction problems. Just incredible stories with these guys. I mean, honestly, you would not believe what these guys have done, what they have gone through, and so these guys love me, which is so great because I'm a woman and don't have a same kind of story that they do. But it's been a great thing, and so I asked Sterling if he would want to do these deliverance sessions with me, because I'm doing them every Monday morning, and he said yes. So this week we had our first session, and nothing like this has ever happened. So we started with asking questions about the past, like we want to know as much about what kinds of curses or access points there could be. So we asked certain questions, and I know you all know these questions, and so I decided to do what Dr. Reamer does always in a conference, is that just break curses right off the bat. So I broke every possible curse that came to my mind and what I could think about, and there were a lot of curses that could be curses, and shared portals, broke those too. And then we did the test, and first question did not pass, so we started, what is your name? And it just wasn't going anywhere, and this guy was just like really told us that he just feels so heavy, and he was just looking down, and but there was this heaviness in him, and I felt like it came from shame, and told him to look at Jesus, keep your eyes on Jesus. And we thought, we were 100% sure that we were in a sexual hierarchy, that there are sexual spirits, just because of his symptoms. And so I thought we are dealing with blocking spirits, but we were not getting anywhere. And then Sterling was texting me something, and then we just stopped the session, and I said to Sterling, like, can you just share, with this man what you texted me? And Sterling shared this prophetic word with him, and literally this guy started crying, and I think we were praying for him. Sterling had so many amazing words from the Lord, and we just had this conversation and general prayer, and all of a sudden this guy says that I have such incredible peace. I have never felt this way. I feel so light, and then I was just like, okay, let's do the test again, and it was a completely clean test, and we never cast out one single demon. I have no idea what happened. Does he still have them? And that's just what God wanted to do. So, we cannot create our own formulas. We have to go by the leading of the Holy Spirit, and in that moment, that's all we did. And I just really wish you all saw this man afterwards. And that whole was like, I think it was like 30 minutes, and he was free. And then we talked another hour and a half after that, but anyway. So my prayer has been a long time, because I feel so burdened by the multiple deliverances that we still have to do, and not really having a deliverance team. That God, we can never set all the captives free that we need to unless you start doing something. We can't spend 10 hours with every person. It's not possible. And I am helping this church out in New York City right now, and there might be 500 people that need deliverance. It's not possible. So I felt that somehow partly this session was an answer from God. That one more thing. Afterwards, this guy told us that when Sterling was speaking to him, he saw the face of Jesus flashing on his computer screen. Like it went in and out. So Jesus was there, and he did the deliverance. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm grateful that we got to know Sterling. Thanks Gabby and Renee for making this connection possible, and for me to learn something totally new. All glory goes to God. That was most exciting, weird deliverance session.